And we are live once again. Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another match in the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo tournament. It's time between NJ and DillonIsMyName, corresponding to round 1 in the winners bracket. I am Asathas. I will be commentating this for you. Just for a little bit of context, both of these players, funnily enough, ended up with a 3-1 record in their groups, and both of them had to go through a 3-way tiebreaker for seeding 1 through 3 in their groups. So in that situation, NJ is a 3rd seed with a 3-1 record, and Dillon is a 2nd seed with a 3-1 record. I think we can see a pretty interesting race here. Just taking a little look at the card while we get started. We have 0 Pokédollars on hand. They're at the center goal. It's not too bad of a center goal. We have the release started before level 11, which is always interesting. Pretty much forces the players to look for a different main other than their starter. We've got defeat Lapras, as I believe that's the only date-related goal. So players will want to play on a Friday. And I'm seeing the 2 goals on the top corners can be a little bit annoying. So the Pokemon with 4 no-hits and field moves, and the Macargor Magneton. Let's see if those show up. Other than that, I don't think it looks that bad. So just waiting until we get started. What do you think we'll see? What do you think we'll see as the starters? Not that it matters much, but still interesting, right? And we're off. Yeah, sorry for the small delay. So, as I mentioned, I believe if I didn't miss anything here, I believe the only day goal or day-related goal is defeat the Lapras. So both players will be playing on Friday. And let's check these starters, shall we? What are we releasing today? Maybe that. That's a good thing to release, right? Alright, so Dillon is rolling with the victory bell. That's probably because that gives the rival the Hoppip. And if they are planning to release Hat TM27, if I saw that correctly, that victory had TM27, which is not on the card today, but it would be funny if it was. So yeah, NJ picking the Ho-Oh that gives the rival the victory bell, which will probably be a little bit more annoying than the Hoppip. We'll be looking for another main for sure. Yeah, it was the M27 equipped on that victory bell. Both spend their money. Hypno is probably not what you want to see for a main switch. Wow. I think we've seen 4 encounters in this route. The only thing we've seen is Hypno between 2 players. Oh, had leftovers, which is also a really interesting item. Like leftovers can be pretty good. Alright, that's Nidoking. Besides a good Pokemon that's on the card, that's like the bottom left corner right away. And it has a dig, which pretty much sets you up for the top left corner. I mean, this Nidoking is good for a lot of reasons. Dig, Mudslap, Low-Kick, and Giga Drain, honestly. And I've seen worse. Wow. Nice. Hoppip. Hoppip is just protecting against Dillon's Sky attacks. He's going to lose the fight. Maybe the Hoppip was the correct choice after all. What enhanced crit rate move does Dillon have? Just This is a reminder. Sky Attack is a crit enhanced move from Generation 3 onward, but Sky Attack is not a crit, enhanced crit move in this generation. So unless Dillon has something else in his moveset that I didn't notice. Does he? What does he have? He doesn't have anything else. So Dillon actually doesn't have an enhanced crit rate move. We have to keep that in mind if he doesn't find anything else. Actually, there is a wild Ho-Oh in this route as well. Ho has Rock Slide, finally enough. Yeah, the enhanced crit rate moves in this generation are the chops, like Karate Chop, Cross Chop, are the chops, the Razors, in Razor Leaf, Razor Wind, plus Slash, and Crab Hammer. Oh, Ho has Slash. I didn't notice that. And he's going to main the other Ho. NJ is going to main the other Ho, apparently. Yeah, Dillon just found a Gengar on Route 29. Yeah, that's a good point there in chat. Moves on the card only count as long as you actually have the Pokemon. If he releases the Victory Bell, then it wouldn't matter anymore. I believe it's worth pointing that out later if he comes at the end of the race for an interview. Yeah, Nidoking is so good, not only for the bottom left goal, but also for the top left goal. It's having Dig. Yeah, just going through the list of the high critical hit ratio moves in this generation. As I said before, it's the chops, the Karate Chop and Cross Chop, the Razors, Razor Leaf and Razor Wind, plus Slash, Crab Hammer, and Aeroblast. Sky Attack is not an enhanced crit rate move in Generation 2. So yeah, for the 4 no-HM field moves goal, you have 3 that are guaranteed. Is, as you just said, Headbutt, Headbutt, Sweet and Rock Smash. Those are guaranteed TMs, and then you have to find something else, which is, as Guy pointed out, Dig, Teleport, Headbutt, or Milk Drink. So a Pokemon with one of those moves. And also Dig is guaranteed to be TM28, and that's one of the TMs that is guaranteed to be randomly on the ground. Yeah, NJ just marked the enhanced crit rate move. Actually, as we were saying, Dillon should remove it. Also soft boil, yeah. Thank you. Soft boil is another field move. So seems like Dillon is going to main a Venusaur, which is trying to learn Sword Dance. So Sword Dance Venusaur can be interesting, although it doesn't seem to have any physical moves. Well, it does Payday, but any noteworthy physical moves. And NJ is maining the other Ho-Oh. The fire move was Fire Spin, though. Fire Spin is bad. Fire Spin is really low power, it's like 15 power. It seems like NJ is going to look for something else. He's going to fight the Backcatcher. And yeah, Dillon right now just releasing the Victory Bell and clearing the crit rate move goal. Also, he should also clear the Zero Backs in hand. Not oh well. It's hard, okay? This is hard. This is a difficult game. But that usually happens. Now he's clearing $0 on hand. Yeah, NJ also. Well, NJ came here to fight the Backcatcher, and Dillon seems to also be fighting the Backcatcher. No, Dillon's already at the gym. But yeah, NJ probably could have banked on a Thunder Miss from that Tangela, but he probably thought that it was more reliable to just level up. We have Blizzard Nidorino that missed once, fortunately. No, it's still a 2-hit KO with Thunder, but the leftovers make it a range probably. Leftovers make that second hit at range. This is really unfortunate for NJ. He's going to grind up some more. He's going to buy potions, probably. Yeah, this is really unfortunate for him. Dillon's already doing the Fagner fight. And we are climbing up the tower. We don't have Flash or the 4 non-HM non-damaging moves on the card, or non-TM non-damaging moves. So yeah, we are just kind of desperate to level up. And unfortunately enough, Ho-Oh, obviously being a legendary, is stuck. Oh, Faulkner has a Blissey. No, that would have been useful, right? The Ho kind of stuck with the slow experience curve. But now at level 9, I don't think Thunder 2-shots anymore. Yeah, Venusaur just bathing in the EXP. Just going straight to level 13. Yeah, that's a lot of time here, but that's how things go sometimes with this trainer. And I mean, this is still like, I think this may be a 4-hit KO. Well, that's another thing he can do. Yeah, it's a 4-hit KO with either Slash or Rock Slide, I believe. Yeah, try to flinch with Rock Slide. Yeah, he got a couple of flinches. He's going through. All right, that's okay. It's not that far behind. It's not that far behind, and also he has. Just keep it in mind, he has the Nidoking with Dig, and he has the Pokemon with an enhanced crit rate move. So I would say that even things out a little bit. Confusion is an okay move. Dillon just carefully navigating around this spinner. I would say is one of the most problematic in the game. This is another one that is pretty bad. TN26, that's not the Wonder card. There's the Blissey on NJ's screen. And I would say, I mean, after all this, the Ho-Oh is going to be a really good level. It's going to be level 13 as well. And I would say it's a better main than the Venusaur. The Venusaur isn't bad whatsoever. I mean, Ho has really high, particularly physical attack. Its special attack is really good. He doesn't need to release it actually because he got another one. Ho was the wild encounter, or was a wild encounter in Route 29. He released his starter Ho. Let's see. I don't think we saw anything in Route 32 on Dillon's screen. We don't have Murkrow on the card or the Dark type, so that's not really that useful. We also have the normal types on the card. I don't think we've seen that many up to this point, at least not wild ones. There's a Raikou in the well. A Psychic Raikou. And that seems like a speed tie with the Venusaur. Yeah, Gengar was in Route 29. This Raikou causing some problems for Dillon. That's a Slowpoke tail that I don't think Dillon picked up. That's going to give NJ some money. Venusaur just learned Ancient Power and Stomp. Two fairly good moves, just keeping in mind that that Venusaur has short stance. Ancient Power is only 5 PP, which is not the best. But still, he'll be able to make use of it. Heading here into the Venusaur Ditto. And have we seen any information from trainers up to this point? I don't remember seeing anything. Kakuna can be good for the 4 evolutions, if we are going that way. If Macargo or Magneton show up at some point, that bottom left, top right diagonal seems fairly decent. This is the Raikou that Dillon was stuck on for a little bit. It won't be nearly as problematic for NJ. Yeah, NJ getting some use out of those leftovers, which I feel leftover is kind of a controversial item because yes, it's showing up a text box after each turn, but with instant text, I don't think that's that big of a deal, and it kind of saves you some healing instances throughout the round. But personally, I really like leftovers in Rando and in Speed Choice, generally with instant text. I feel like it overall saves you more time than it loses, and it's a pretty safe item to equip. It looks like both of their mains are... Alright, there's Ponyta. Ponyta is right there in row 2, column 2. That was Baxi spoke. And yeah, NJ is a few fights behind. Both did left twin, and we actually saw a Pidgey on that left twin, which I missed before. Pidgey is also really good information. If you get it to Pidgeotto, well, that's Pidgeotto on the card plus an evolution plus a couple normal types. So I would say that's a really good find as well. And it's worth keeping in mind they both have different starters. So their rival fights are going to be different. I don't think there was any useful information in Dillon's fight. Yeah, I think both must be pretty happy with their main Pokemon. He's both making it through fights pretty easily at this point. Venusaur with the setup move. Just Ho being Ho. A rare candy, that's a good find. Dillon grabs the Headbutt TM, which can be a bit of an upgrade over Stomp. There we go. All right. Here is the different starter paying off for NJ. That seized a Cloyster on the rival fight that Dillon didn't see. It's a pretty good piece of information that enables row 1 again if Magcargo or Magneton show up. We saw a Slugma, but that evolves at level 38, so it's not really viable. Good thing about Venusaur as well is that it cannot be poisoned. That's one less thing to worry about. TM35 not on the card. And ooh, nice Mewtwo. The NJ kills it. Also picks up the rare candy that was over here. NJ is not going for the Headbutt TM. He's happy with Ho-Oh's moveset up to this point. What do we have for this Scizor? Just need to boost and I guess using Nation Power. Yeah, thankfully we had that boosting move. I don't think that Hypno is going up. No, I don't. That Hypno is not going down with a single headbutt, but he got the flinch. That's a 30-minute playing batch, which is a really good time, actually. Dillon making really good progress. And NJ right behind, just a couple of fights behind. NJ also making really good time despite getting kinda stuck on the level 9 in Faultless Gym. The Sudus and Ursaring, besides being a pretty good Pokemon on its own, it's a normal type. And straight to the Kimono Girls. I don't think any of the two. Also, this Ho will learn Sludge Bomb at some point. Alright, I was going to say just that. I didn't think any of the two checked the Kenya up to this point. Was a Yanma, not too interesting. NJ just scrapes by the Whitney fight. Execute could be another good evolution Pokemon. Oh, it was Hypno who knew Sludge Bomb. My bad. Right, reading's hard, okay? That's the Mewtwo. It's level 17 Mewtwo. Let's see what it got. Flame Wheel. That Venusaur is going to die. Nah, well, Mewtwo used Safeguard too. Whatever. Alright, I guess that works. Right, NJ, I believe NJ is going to check the... Well, first, he's going to battle the 4 trainers in National Park, which Dillon didn't do, and it's a corner goal, so it's probably important to do. So he's going to fight the 4 trainers here, and he will probably check the TM. He might check the TM in National Park. It takes a little while. Alright, there's Cloyster. That's the Cloyster that NJ saw in his rival fight that Dillon didn't. But now they are even in terms of information. Nice T-Tar. We don't really... I mean, the best we can do is Rock Slide, which is neutral. We don't really have anything great for this. This trainer number 3. Dillon is stacking up on super potions and buying a couple of revives. It's always a good idea to buy a couple of revives once you get to a critique. And yeah, NJ is going to check the Park TM. It's TM 44. And we're going to be teaching Surf to Venusaur over Petal Dance. Petal Dance is not a great move. It's better with Stab, but it's only 70 base power in this generation, and it locks you into the move. It's really not great. Surf is better, even if you have Stab on Petal Dance. Right. Again, these rival fights are going to be different between our two runners. That's a nice being Crobat. NJ is not picking up Rock Smash, which is probably an oversight on his part, because he can do a Pokemon with 4 no-HM field moves, but he needs Rock Smash. He can go back later, I guess. Is Fanfi on the card? I didn't notice. Why are we catching this? And the Dillon's Venusaur dies to Future Sight, so we are going to be using the first revive. Yeah, 25 owned is the only thing I can think of as well. Or yeah, maybe he has likes it. Alright, Cromer time. Speaking of Elekid. Right, so my guesses here, I Crobat, Elekid, and Jigglypuff. And I am fairly certain about that. Yeah. So nothing really interesting in terms of the card, because Wigglytuff is not on the card, and babies are not on the card either. So Dillon just straight starting with a critic gym. Smoltres will not be having the best day of its life. Yeah, Jigglypuff is a normal type, and if you evolve it, you have one evolution and an extra normal type. But I don't think it's really worth it considering neither Tin Tower or Suicune's on the card themselves. Oh, Natu roars the Natu just roars the Venusaur away. Was setting up. Yeah, we'll get to listen to Roamers again. Ooh, that's a Whizzing with Aeroblast, which is good information for Dillon. Aeroblast is a crit enhanced move. Right. And again, the rival fight will be different for NJ as Dillon faces Mori. Neither are female. Would be pretty good information for Dillon. Could be useful for NJ if he needs to evolve stuff. There's Cloyster again. Let's listen again. Yeah, those seem to be a Crobat, an Elekid, and a Jigglypuff. Right, so I believe we are even in terms of information. Both have seen Cloyster, both have seen Ponyta, and both have seen Pidgey. I don't think there's information of anything else on the card. NJ's advantage is right now the fact that Ho-Oh knows Slash, and of course that Nidoking that can also be used for the no each and field moves. And Dillon caught Gengar early on, which is his ghost type. I don't think we haven't seen another ghost type around. But NJ should be able to metagame that, should he need to. Because it was really early in the game. Dillon making his way to Cyanwood. If Chuck's gym is not too rude to him, we could be looking at a sub 50 fly. It's going to be tight. That's really good information for Dillon. That he didn't have because the Nidron was on the rival, on NJ's rival. Venusaur, he decides to not learn Seismic Toss. I don't know about that. I probably would have taught it. Because Seismic Toss can actually help a lot. There's a ghost type that NJ will see. Seismic Toss can actually help a lot when it comes to catching wild Pokemon. And yeah, this Swords Dance Venusaur is working out pretty well. I mean, the good thing about Venusaur is that it's pretty hard to kill. So you can probably expect, for the most part, to have 2 or 3 turns to set up. That's a Vileplume with Dig. And Dillon is going to be... Well, Dillon will be teaching later Sweet Scent, Rock Smash, and Headbutt to that Vileplume. That was the Shocky. So that's a free Fortnum HM field there. So I would say we are now pretty much even in terms of information, because Dillon also saw the Nidorina. So I would say now Dillon is like a couple minutes ahead. This will be a 50-minute fly, so nicely done so far. Now, where are we going from here? Honestly, we don't have that much information. By the way, did NJ never beat that 4th National Park trainer? Now that I think about it, he must have left one. We're going for this week on Route 32 goal. I don't think either runner has a set path for now, because we are really starved for information. I am guessing the 7 trainers on Route 44 can be a good idea. There's the ghost type for NJ. But yeah, if the question was whether the runners can see the card, yes, they can see the actual card, and they can see their. Geodude doesn't exist, so Graveler is not going to be a thing that way. They know what's on the card, and they actually know whenever their opponent are marking stuff. There's item finder for Dillon. Speaking on 42. Yeah, and sometimes the runners like to skip some stuff like that. For example, Dillon could have to grab the item finder way earlier when he got to Ekrutik. But the thing is, if you do it right away, you are kinda giving away your position to your opponent. There's a free Master Ball. But honestly, I would have probably just finished up with all 4 trainers, because now he has to go back to the national park just specifically for that. It's a Shatu, we don't really need that for anything. Has submission, which is a recoil move, sometimes on the card. And NJ is going to be getting his Fly HM just under 5 minutes after Dillon got his. So now I'm wondering what Dillon has in mind now. He's going to Dex a few more Pokemon. So Pidgey is in Mount Mortar. We'll see about that. Cloyster is on Route 31. And the Sprout Tower. Ponyta is on 43 and 35. Nidorina is on Weird Islands. Nidorina is on 42. Some pretty quick Pokédex checks. Right, and this is interesting. We're going to be checking the static Pokemon that are over here. So here are 3 trapped Pokemon and 3 Electrodes that are also randomized, and also there is a random TM, which we will be probably going for. And these encounters do not show up in the Pokédex. So let's see. That's a Polydrath. We don't need that. We actually cannot run away from these encounters, so we saved beforehand and we reset. That's a Tentacle. We do not need that. Zero prize money is not that bad. That's a Parasect. Zero prize money, you just do it right at the end. Gotta just lose a couple fights. Buy everything you can, lose a couple fights. That's a Clef, I think. That's Corsola. Right, NJ finds the Misdreavus immediately, through us in Burn Tower. Sigurita. He might be thinking... This is an easy Pokemon to evolve, actually. And they have a rare candy. They are thinking about the 3 evolutions at this point. 4 evolutions. This is TMO1. That's funny. TMO1 is the same that Chucks gives. That's like Natu. Yeah, Natu. So nothing useful down here, apparently, although maybe the TM that is further down the line will be TM 4 or 20. That's 28, that's Dig. I mean, if he didn't have a Pokemon with Dig already, that would be pretty important. And here he will be looking for Nidorino, I think. And this is also a really good find for him. That enables column 3 and row 5. It's a really good find for him. It's itching closer to having a drought for 5 bingos. That's a normal type. He probably wants to start catching those. Yeah, I'm getting them first try. Right. Haunter doesn't seem uncommon. The thing is, Dillon is here looking for the Nidorino, I think. So NJ will probably not look in this route. There's Pineco. There's also water encounters in this route. So it might be there. We're going to look in the water now. Nice. I mean, that evolves immediately also, if he wants it. Oh, it's everywhere. Yeah, now he is catching it. He's realizing he can easily evolve it. Gets its first ball again. And alright, NJ is going to be checking the basement as well. Or the rocket hideout. Oh, I believe the diagonals will definitely be done. Especially if we find the Macargo. At least the top left to bottom right diagonal. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, for the zero tolerance or hand, you kind of buy and sell stuff in such a way that you get as close to zero as possible, and then you lose fights until getting to actual zero. Right, so Dillon is looking for the Pidgey, which may be locked behind Waterfall. But no, it's here. That's good to evolve as well. That's 2 free evos. We don't want them. He probably already has the evolutions figured out. There's the Pidgey. NJ caught the Parasect. NJ probably making progress towards the 25 plus. 25 plus is kind of awkward right now because we do not have Macargo or Magneto information, nor Miltank or Tauros. So right now I think good things to focus on are probably row 5, top left to bottom right, column 3. I mean, the bad thing for NJ is that he doesn't have the Hunter information. That Hunter seems to be really important right now. Alright, and I believe Dillon is about to make a mistake right now. Dillon is about to make a mistake. He's going to look for Victory Bell, which was his main. And Victory Bell, or at least he thinks, has a crit enhanced move, but that move was Sky Attack. And Sky Attack is not an enhanced crit rate move in this generation. Victory was his starter, which he released. Now he's trying to get the Sky Attack back. Yeah, we can see there. Victory has Sky Attack, but I mean, I don't know if I should tell him anything. Like, probably not. I will leave it up to an admin, probably. Let's see. Yeah, he's marking the enhanced crit rate move. But as I mentioned before, unless Victory will like miraculously has anything else, like Sky Attack is not a crit rate move. So I will probably go ahead and yeah, unmark that. Hope I'm doing this right. All right. Right, we got it. Okay, meanwhile, Dillon fights the cloister. And yeah, as I was saying, it really sucks for NJ not knowing about the Hunter. Only has one normal type. And now Dillon is looking for the Weezing, who he saw had Aeroblast. And that's a critical enhanced move. Weezing is pretty easy to find. It was in Olivine. I don't know if we saw Karate Chop. I don't remember seeing it. The NJ's crit enhanced move is Hobo Slash. It may have been. Okay, Weezing shouldn't be too hard to find. It's on 35, if I saw it correctly, and in Olivine. And that has Aeroblast. Oh, PG has Cross Chop. Right. That's good. Yeah, that takes care of that. NJ went, picked up the King's Rock. Taking a look at the... Well, Dillon needs... I think what, the TM12? TMO2. Yeah, Dillon seems to be pulling ahead right now. NJ is going to be doing the Ruins of Alph puzzles. But still, what route could we have? Again, the top left, bottom right diagonal seems clear. Also row 5 and column 3. Column 2, maybe, if we can find TM04 or TM20. Well, and column 1, of course. There's column 1, row 5, row 1. No, row 1, not row 1. Well, on row 4. So yeah, I would say Dillon has a route right now. I believe it will still be a little while until he finishes, but he does have a route. And we're looking for Ponyta here. There is. Well, NJ with the puzzle. This Omanite puzzle is probably the hardest one. Yeah, so far so good. We are going to be fighting now the Fort Trainers National Park, which again, NJ, I believe, fought 3 of them. And NJ probably thinking about column 1 right now. Didn't defeat the Lapras despite having to pass through Union Cave for the puzzles. They both set their game on Friday. That's the Fort Trainers National Park. And we are going to pick up the King's Rock, I would assume. Probably checking the TM, because it's TM 04 or 20. Yeah, with 0 Pokédollars on hand, Dillon will have 1 line, but you gotta do 5 lines to win. It's Cinco Bingo. It's the name of the game. So yeah, it's 5 lines. There we have the King's Rock. NJ is going back to Union, I would assume, to fight the Lapras. And Dillon is going for the puzzles, and I would assume also the Lapras. So we are going to get a little bit of a... Well, we are going to check for something here in Union Cave, Nidorino. Nidorino wasn't Union, it was Nidorino. But yeah, the no money goal is something that you logically usually say for last. Oh, that's important. All right. So this enables column 4 if you wanted to catch it. So now, if he wants to fight the Lapras again, he would have to clock reset. But that's really interesting. And it's only in Weird Islands. So clock resetting seems to be the way. I wonder if there's the Nidorina for Dillon. I wonder if this affects Dillon's route in any significant way. Because, yeah, now they got column 4 as pretty free. He defeated the static Lapras, so that's usually a Lapras in vanilla, so even if it's randomized and it isn't an actual Lapras, it still counts. It's like, for example, sometimes there's like Raikou, Entei, or Suicune on the card. So you can catch either of those, but if you get one of the roamers or the static Suicune, it would also count. So that's the Lapras defeated for Dillon as well. I was thinking that, like, perhaps getting the Tauros could save Dillon the travel to go for the Ruins of Alph puzzles, but I believe that gives him 2 lines. That's column 1 and row 4. So I don't think it's possible. All right, actually, NJ found the Machoke. So that was the biggest difference between them two. So I believe we have a race again. Machoke was in the same room as the Pidgey, which NJ is looking for now. That's really big. Now a little bit of a slower segment for Dillon right now. He's going to focus on the puzzles. So I'm going to switch my attention over to NJ for a little bit and see what he can do. Obviously, NJ also has row 5 in sight. Although neither of them seem to have too many normal types. NJ is struggling to find the Pidgey. It showed up way earlier for Dillon. Yeah. Yeah, NJ got the Machoke. He just got it right now. Just finding like 50 of them while looking for the Pidgey. He's looking for Pidgey right now. He's been pretty unlucky with that. Yeah, it is here. You saw that, right? And there's no water in this floor. There it is. Right, so I'm assuming both of their routes will be pretty similar from now on. Both of them will have column 1, row 5, the diagonal, then column 3 and row 4. I'm expecting both of them to do that. Unless, I don't know, McCargo shows up. Then you can do the other diagonal. Dealing with the second to last puzzle. I believe we are going to have a really close end of the race. And actually, NJ is going to fight the 7 trainers on Route 44. I am not sure if I agree with this. Because you need to give experience to the Pidgey. That's fair enough. But you cannot really do anything with the 7 trainers of Route 44. Well, he does need to evolve the Caterpie as well, I guess. I guess he just wants the EXP. There was the Haunter information for NJ. It was on one of the Route 44 trainers. A little bit too late now. Probably would have saved him some trouble. Alright, how many normal types does Dillon have? Only 3. NJ, last time he checked, he only had 1. I don't know if he caught any more. Just Dillon dexing for normal types right now. Honestly, I wouldn't be against clock resetting and go pick up the Tauros. Because if you get the Tauros, you get an extra normal type, and you can go for column 4. And then, for example, you can just not evolve for Pokemon. I think the clock reset for the Tauros would have been an interesting idea. Dillon found the cloister. He's killing the cloister for the experience. He wants to level up the magic card. We also picked up a rare candy that I didn't see any of them used so far. So NJ beating all 7 trainers, which, as I said, doesn't seem to be too useful for now. But I mean, imagine if Macargo or Magneton showed up somehow. There's an evolution. So NJ, I think that's his 3rd evolution. I don't think he evolved anything besides the Caterpie and the Pidgey. So it still needs one more. But NJ, I think, in quite a good position right now. He's going to finish fighting the... I think he's missing 2 trainers. There was Tauros there. Persian is in this floor. Nice path. Oh. Alright, that's also interesting. This trainer had Tauros and Miltank. Where's Miltank? We'll ask there now. Miltank is on Burn Tower, which is not the worst. So yeah, that will open column 4. Which probably means... Okay, NJ could do column 1, row 5, row 4. I mean, NJ right now, he could just not go look for the cloister if he looks for the Miltank. He's going to check the cloister. I mean, Miltank is a normal type. You need 5 bingos. You need 5 rows, columns, or diagonals. But NJ is still going to look for the cloister. And Dillon is just pulling encounters, just hoping for normal types to show up. There's the cloister in Route 31 water. So right now, NJ, if he wishes so, he could just not evolve for Pokemon. But I don't think either of the two has a way around 7 normal types for now. Ponyta is in 35 and in 43. There we go. That's Magikarp evolving on Dillon's screen. And NJ seems to be looking for TM04 or TM20. If he does find that, he can finish without the normal types. Almost. But I feel like this is a little bit unreliable. Oh yeah, NJ never picked up the Rock Smash TM for his Nidoking. There was the Pidgeotto, by the way, and right after he does find the person he was looking for. So right now, that fourth evolution was Dillon's second bingo. So all he needs right now is to get to 7 normal types and get to 0 money to finish. I think Dillon's missing 3 normal types. 2 normal types, actually. Because he just evolved the Pidgey. He's only missing 1. So Dillon is actually pretty close to finishing. He's missing a single normal type. NJ, yeah, it's going to look for the game corner pokes. Dragonite, Vaporeon, and Eevee. And if 2 evolutions were in the card, that might have been good, I don't know. He cannot buy the Eevee though. The Eevee costs 30,000. I mean, if I were Dillon right now, I would just keep just getting encounters, just forcing encounters in different routes, just as quickly as I could. A normal type is bound to show up at some point. You only need 1. Looking for Dodrio here in the well. Oh, would you look at that? That's both a normal type and... I mean, he finishes with that, actually. He's done, because that's a normal type, and that also gives him row 2. So that's 5 bingos, right? No. No, he's still missing 0 money. Man, would have been hype. Actually, 0 money would be 6 bingos right now. So nice job, I guess. But yeah, Dillon is really, really close right now. NJ just sold like his entire house and family to buy the Eevee and evolve it. and gets his first bingo right now. And we'll see how this looks for Dillon. Dillon, if he sells a berry, he can sell a berry, and now he will only have to lose a single fight. He's at 1. And there we go. That's 5. Well, actually, that's 6 bingos for Dillon, who wins the match and moves on in the winners bracket. So, GG to Dillon. And we do have Dillon already here in the combo, so GG and congratulations on the win.
Hey, thanks. Can you see those Venusaur stats on the screen?
Not yet. Yeah, I guess soon enough.
Oh, they're bad.
That's bad Venusaur. But it is bad Sword Stance Venusaur, so I mean,
Sword Stance carried that whole race.
yeah, that's Clutch Girafferic, they are saying. I mean, not really. You didn't really need it, but it was interesting to see.
Yeah,
It does seem like NJ forfeited the race, so let's see if we can have it here.
Just really couldn't find any normal types.
Yeah, they were just kind of. Yeah, you even had to dex them just to find them. So, which is, I mean, if you're short just one normal type, you just usually keep popping encounters until you find one. But I mean, they just didn't exist, I guess.
Pretty much. GG, NJ.
GG.
Right. Yeah. So we are going to have a quick interview here since they have to start another race here soon. So just GG to NJ, and found it interesting that you were fighting the trainers on Route 44. They had some interesting information actually.
Yes,
I guess you were just doing it for the XP.
Yes, I wanted to do the 3 evolutions with the Caterpie and the Pidgey, so I was like, oh, I can do them in conjunction with each other. Found the interesting info, but what I didn't want to do is instantly go and get it I was trying to play it smart. It wouldn't have mattered in the end anyway, because I didn't want to reveal too early where the mill tank was.
Oh. When you did the Lapras, did you fight an actual Lapras or the one in Union?
The one in Union.
Okay. It was like, I didn't end up dexing the Tauros info. I don't know if it was any good.
It was
No, it was in World of the Wilds.
Oh.
I saw it and I cried a little inside.
I mean, I was thinking whether either of you would clock reset for that. I mean, it's a normal type, and it's a free line.
Oh,
I don't know.
didn't think of that.
No, I didn't think of it. I had my pathing set out in my head, but yeah, that probably would have just actually saved me a lot of time.
Yeah, and just the only problem was kind of the awkward situation with the sky attack thing.
I didn't know.
Yeah, from Gen 3 onwards, it can it's a crit enhanced move, and it can flinch, but none of those is true for Gen 2.
Yeah, I got very lucky that the Pidgey just had cross chop.
Yeah, and you had info anyway on some Aeroblast wheezing.
Yeah, I think the wheezing had it. Yeah. And something slashed me at some point. I don't know what though.
Yeah, actually, NJ's Ho had slash, and he mained the Ho because he found another one. This is the beginning.
It was so funny. I was like, oh, I picked the ho-ho, realized that probably wasn't a good idea because I have to give it up. And then my second encounter on the second way back where you have the Pokeballs, a ho-ho-py, and I was like, okay. I know its moveset, it's okay.
No, nice. No, I took the Victory Bell just to give the rival the hop it.
Yeah, I knew as soon as I picked the ho-ho, I knew exactly that was going to be a mistake. I mean, the Victory Bell didn't cause me any problems, to be fair.
Yeah, just to wrap it up, because we kind of need to end fast. Dillon, your next opponent in the winners brackets will be Fire. NJ will be facing off Diego Lazo in the first round of losers brackets. Any thoughts about your opponents?
Yeah, Fire and I have quite a long history of racing. In any sort of group race, I win. If it's 1v1, he always wins, so got to change that outcome.
Yeah, I've seen a few of their races, and yeah, they're good. I'm going to have to try and up my game a little bit.
Yeah, either way, good luck to both of you in your next matches. Thank you for the race and for coming here for a little chat. I think we'll be closing up this race to just start the next one right away. Thank you to everyone in chat following the race, and I hope you enjoyed it. So, signing off here.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.